Hey guys, how you guys doing? This is on a 2016 Chrysler Town and Country. It's the same thing as a Dodge Grand Caravan, a Journey, anything with the 3.6 liter VVT motor. This is you guys. To get this oil cooler off, I just used I like this guy right here, guys. I don't care what people say. These Hyper Toughs are good. They don't make a whole lot of power, so you can't break nothing. They break stuff loose that's not too tight, but this guy right here. Oh, shoot. It might not even have a size on it. It should. Shoot. It's a T30. So that's a T30, guys. Sorry about that. T30. It's just a little dirty. I just got done doing this, so I'm just going to walk you guys through this. We're going to do plugs on this one today. Plugs. It had an oil leak, and it was coming from the coming from this guy right here. The seals went bad, or it had a crack in it. So this will sit on top of here with these T30s right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Make sure you guys pull all those out. That's that. We got our new oil filter, O-ring on there. Drain plugs out, draining out, just in case there's a little bit of antifreeze in there. We got the air filter ready to go back in, a new one. This is a temp sensor and then an oil pressure sensor. These actually sit on the side of the housing here. There's that one, and that one sits there. I used an impact with a two different size sockets to fit that. You guys are not going to get that with a Chrysler wrench. Those things are in there. I don't know why they put them so damn tight, but they did not want them to come out. So I got them both out. They were both working fine when the vehicle was parked with the oil leak. So that's that, guys. So far, that's where we're sitting here with this. So this is everything. I'm trying to let this drain out so I can put it on the new housing. We got the updated doorman housing. It was $300 and almost $50. But you won't ever have to worry about this issue again. These will leak in a few different places. It'll leak up top from the plastic warping. It'll leak down here at the bottom. I got such terrible lighting in here. It'll leak down here at the bottom at these 4 O-rings here. Well, 5. I guess that's an O-ring too, but it ain't there right now. But it'll leak at those 5 spots. Usually just these 4. It won't really ever leak there. That's just a return. But it'll leak at those 4 spots there for sure every time. And if that ain't leaking, somebody tightened it and they put a crack down it. That's usually what happens too. But that's what we're doing there, guys. We're waiting on the aluminum housing. It's still out another week or two. So I figured I'd just go ahead and put these plugs in today. But I'm going to show you guys how to do that. There's plenty of videos on how to do that. You don't have to tear the motor down as far as I did. I got all these parts sitting in a box, but it ain't really that bad, guys. Don't get discouraged on this at all. You got one fuel line. You have no return on this one, so it's just pressure in. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and then 8. And that's all that holds the lower plenum on. Then of course you have O-rings, these 6 O-rings here, and then the 6 on the bottom, and then the top is easy, guys. There's plenty of videos on that. To pull it don't take a whole lot. But all you got is one here, 1, 2, another one, another one, another one, another one. You got 2 on the front, two on the back on the side. There's plenty of videos on how to do that, guys. If you want to see that, I guess let me know. Then we're sitting here. Of course, plug off all your ports. We're full of antifreeze right now. I forgot to drain the radiator. But antifreeze port, oil, and then return on oil from the filter housing. It ain't hard, guys. It really ain't. It's just a messy job if what I did. But I got a pressure washer, so once I get back together, I'm gonna clean her back up really good. I already pressure washed this engine bay once. It's fairly clean, like really clean actually. But what'll happen, guys, how you'll know you have an oil leak is the housing will either crack, like I said, or O-ring would go bad. And it'll run down this valley just like this antifreeze is. It could be antifreeze or oil. It's an oil cooler on top of there. And it'll run down your transmission. See how bad this transmission is, guys? Look at all that oil. A lot of that's antifreeze now, but antifreeze is going to be easy to clean up. It's the oil that's a pain in the butt to clean up. But it is super simple, guys, to pull these intakes and upper and lower plenums on these things. There's the 4 bolts, 10 millimeters. There will be 2 on the front, 1 there, and 1 there. And then there's 2 right there. There will be 1 here, and 1 here, and then 1 down here on the side. I just left this bracket here, so don't freaking forget it. And it's, guys, don't let this discourage you. These things are so easy to work on. To do plugs on these things, you got 3 coils in the front, 3 in the back, of course. That's why it's a V6, and 10 millimeters. And you pull them out, pull out the plugs. Make sure you're not over tight when you go back in. And that's it, guys. I'll have a video of this thing coming back together, so keep a lookout if you guys got the same problem. This could be on anything. It don't have to be a Chrysler. It don't have to be the Dodge. It can be either or, and it can also be a Volkswagen, so, or Fiat, I guess. All right, thanks, guys.